Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. I'm about to be checking in, man. Jaz the Rapper versus Ehart dropped on URL, man. This is my Who Really Won. Shout out to the title, man, because, you know, it's another blogger online that pretty much hijacked my title. I guess that's what niggas are doing these days. I only had the title for like 4 years, but, you know, it is what it is, man. Jaz the Rapper versus Ehart, man. This was a pretty good battle. I ain't gonna even front. I kind of enjoyed it, man. Both these two women put on, gave you bars on both sides. So I enjoyed the battle. I'm gonna pretty much go from round 3 to 2 to 1. So let's just jump into round 3. Ehart starts the third round. I really wasn't super crazy about her third round. I didn't like really the angle of the whole Debo stealing part. It was cool, but I felt like it could have been a little bit more set up, a little bit better. She talked about Jaz being a thought, Jaz being a herbivore.
Rumors I heard before. This that loose off of dot juice. Rumors I heard before. Said you fucking with the meat now. You not a herbivore. On a nigga named...
Talked about Jaz being in more battles than Smack. I thought Ehart had a decent third round. It was definitely the worst round of her 3 rounds in this battle. Felt like it was just a decent third round. Jaz's third round, she had 3 haymakers in this third round. The Penny Hardaway Magic Johnson bar was crazy. The Pupils Dilate bar was also crazy. And the Emotions bar was crazy.
But the fans been waiting for this. Because they say you on the throne, and I'm kind of mad at that. A queen's supposed to be the most powerful piece on the board, right? So I gotta laugh at that, because I said we doing this on Smack. And where we at? Bitch, you followed me wherever I go. You asked them for a certain price, I said no, and where we at? You was fronting, bitch, your numbers is low. You wanted the big stage, I wanted the small. And where we at? Y'all ain't peep? I got my hands dug in her soul. Because how I move, she move. Keep it cool, I got emotions under control.
Those 3 haymakers pretty much won the round alone. Then you throw in the bulimia bar, the defibrillator bar, and she started talking about the resume and why she's elite. As far as what went on with her pops, I can tell in a building that would hit hard. I don't really expect a dad to come on camera talking about whether or not he'll sleep with Ehart or whatever. Like, you can just tell they got a cool relationship. So that's something that's kind of unexpected for him to even say something. So when you get something like that, it doesn't always translate on cam like it's being crazy in the building. That's gonna always hit, man. You know what I'm saying? Even something small like, you know, when DNA taking out his tooth saying the old DNA is back. Shit like that hits in the building. So something like this with pops talking that shit to Ehart is definitely gonna hit, man. So I fuck with it. Just try something different. She obviously knew it would work. It's a small room, so it's kind of perfect for her to even pull this off compared to maybe like a Gnome or Summer Madness stage. So Jaz the Rapper clearly took the third. Jumping to round 2, man. Round 2, Ehart starts off. She got the Nike chin check bar, ejaculate bar. I like the way she set up the whole Miles Davis foul saving scheme.
I said, what's that shit you like to talk online? Now say it. Don't act like you don't know what I mean. I'm foul saving. I'll leave an imprint on Jaz. I'm Miles Davis.
That was dope, along with the Guns Wi-Fi Auto Connect bar. That line was crazy too. She had an Eli Giant in New York bar that was nice. The Tristan Thompson bar from the trailer was also cool. And the Equality bar was also a good bar.
It's about time. It's about time. Been 5 years, you been dodging me. Now there's no bitches left. You can't hide from me. I'm in that bag, getting all in that ass, a colostomy. You get these bars like I wrote for a nigga that's equality. I catch Jaz.
Hart had a dope second round in my opinion, man. I was fucking with her second round. Jazz second round is kind of ironic that they both had like ejaculate bars. You know, Ehart said it early in the round. Jaz comes back and say it. The Eli in New York, she said Ehart said it early in the round. Jaz comes back and say it. She threw a shot at K-Shine in this round about stumbling, which was pretty nice, man. The whole Cortez sex tape vault thing was kind of cool, even though you kind of saw it coming. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you know, said the Cortez and how it could be hidden or whatever, you kind of knew the vault shit was coming. Looking for Hart like a 10-man was a pretty decent line. The forfeit bar about, you know, niggas taking one from the team to forfeit. That line was kind of funny.
But I hate that one tooth and your lips. You the bitch a nigga won't take one for the team for. You a forfeit. Hey, yo, Smack!
Ehart had a better second round, man, and clearly won round 2 in my opinion. Let's get into round 1, man. This is the round pretty much everyone is debating, because I think most people got the second round going to Hart, third round going to Jaz, depending on how you call the battle. Could be different for certain people. But this round to me was the closest round. As far as QB starts off going at Jaz's pops, which was cool, you know what I'm saying, considering that he was on the stage. She got at it on her official battle with the whole official and a bad call, and then the Aisha Curry bar was crazy.
May God bless. There's no need to worry since you deceased already. They just want your body to Brooklyn for me to bury. You tried to explain your death. I was like, stop it with the tweets already. After official fucked your night up, you was Aisha Curry. Matter of fact.
She said her name should be Nicole J because you got murdered by OJ. She threw a shot at Real Deal, which was funny. The claustrophobic bar was another haymaker.
Rap or either ride, which one of you gonna do? Y'all witnessing Ether Live. Today Jay is gonna lose. We could have been the main event in the ring. This was the wrong move. I'm claustrophobic. Heart start beating in small rooms. Don't compare me.
The Bone Thugs and Harmony scheme was dope. The $150 across your face, let's cut the Jazz was also nice. The heads or tails scheme was also nice. Ehart first round was definitely fire. Jaz comes back in round one. She kind of has a pre-written rebuttal. I guess she wanted to really address the official battle, and it just so happened to go well since Ehart had spoke about official earlier, basically saying that this was the first time somebody fought back. And then she ties it all up with the operation line, which niggas did OD on that, man. You know, they was definitely, I'll get into the whole gas shit later, but niggas did OD on that. But that operation bar was cool. It was better when Big T said it.
It was just the first time a bitch fought back, so it shocked the nation. Now they say I ain't hot no more. So I'm like a doctor waiting. Cause if I gotta take Heart out to get a buzz, let's play Operation.
I know niggas been saying I'm underrated if I'm not mistaken. They say I battle Surf, Hollow the Don, and I'm not as famous. But I'm not complaining. If I really wanted to get my stocks to raising, I get the gun, cock and blaze it, and get a buzz from removing your organs like playing Operation.
The Al Qaeda bar was nice. The Stockton Malone bar from the trailer was decent. I was fucking with the liquor scheme.
You got your Remy Loxin, Harold did like it's your biggest day. They offered $1,800 to kill her. I said up that price, then we can play. We the absolute best. These chicks ain't effing close. We had to see this day because the only match to see who's crowned royal is E and J.
I also really like the corset, about the corset pull strings to make the body look better. Yo, that line was fire too.
While you was busy having debatables, and even when you do lose, you got a biased league that you getting catered to, because versus Misfit, you asked Debo to edit the choke to see you ain't get cooked, never. I remember when you battled that bitch from Chorus Set, you was pulling strings just to make that body look better, my hook better.
She had a gutter bowling ball bar that was good. The eavesdropping bar, I also was fucking with that. The way she set that up was pretty nice. And the celebrity death match, the mold shit. We all know they use mold in celebrity death match. And then the popular cherry haymaker at the end. This round, this is a close round, man. You know what I'm saying? I think when you battle Jaz on URL, you always at a disadvantage because pretty much, one, she mostly only battles on URL now, so it's already like her home league. Then you got her looks versus how people consider Ehart. She's definitely way more popular than Ehart is, especially on URL. Battle rap got a lot of new fans, man. So all these people that come in like in the We Go Hard chess era, they not really fans of Ehart. And then you gotta really follow female battle rap. All of Jaz's battles have been on URL lately, so that adds to her popularity. So you throw in that, her appearance, her style, people fuck with Jaz. People want to date Jaz because they think she look nice. Then contrast that with Ehart. Ehart was always at a disadvantage. Then you got Queen Flip ODing on stage. I know he do blogs with Jaz, so that's his homegirl. Nunu Nails as well, because her and Jaz hang out. So it's already gonna be a little bit of more people in her favor on a URL stage, which makes what official did so much more, so much more impressive, man, to really kind of beat Jaz clearly on a URL stage when it's really hard to do. So you're definitely gonna come in there not having the upper hand when you battle Jaz. This was a close battle, man, but I ended up edging the first round to Ehart. I felt like their rounds was pretty much neck and neck throughout the whole, Ehart first round, Jaz first round. When Jaz got to the E minor bar, I was like, wow, this shit was crazy. That E minor bar was so hard if you know how to read music and know major and minor.
She not even pussy, she Gina. But when 40 called her daughter a monkey, she was like, watch your mouth, watch him. Oh, I get it. The key to get it out of tune is E minor. But speaking of your daughter.
Then talk about the child and the 40 shit and E minor part. That line was crazy. And I think probably what tailed off to me was that Ehart round was very bar heavy. And then Jaz kind of got to the jokes, which kind of really didn't hit that much to me as far as her looks and, you know, getting her pregnant and stuff like that. So if I had to nitpick, which is pretty much what I'm doing, because I feel like they both had 2 great rounds, that's pretty much the tell off to me. So, but one thing, I don't want to eliminate Ehart from any criticism, because her performance and her delivery definitely needs to improve. And one thing I noticed about Jaz, her performance has gotten way better. Jaz never had performance before. And if you go back to when she battled QB, what did she say? She said, it's still bars over everything in the trailer.
Like the dramatic she do before every swing. Y'all let that back catchphrase and special move when she's in the ring. Does this sound like y'all watch battles the same reason y'all watch wrestling? Then this is a cage match. It's still bars over everything.
Because there was a time when Jaz only had bars, and people would look at her and say, oh, QB gonna kill you because all you got is bars, QB got performance. But her slogan was, it's bars over everything, because she was trying to make up for the fact that she actually lacked the other things. So it's interesting now that she actually has those other things. She took time off. She learned how performance. Look how her mannerism, how she turned to the crowd, how she does, you know, different little things to control the room. Stuff that Ehart doesn't do. Ehart just kind of stands in front of you and just raps. And although her bars are fire, she just raps. I was at Gladiator School. I saw her battle Official in a 1-round battle. Official smoked her in the room. Look how much performance Official has. When you watch on camera, you like, oh, Ehart has some shit. It's a pretty close battle for a 1-rounder. But in the building, Ehart died in that room in the building, because Official wrapped circles around her, controlled the whole room. It reminded me of watching Rex and Rum Nitty. Rex just controlled the whole room. That's what Official did, and it made it seem like Ehart was losing very, very bad in the building. This being in a small room kind of helped Ehart, because if this was on a bigger stage, I think Jaz would have just completely took over this whole battle just with her performance. But the small room, you can actually appreciate the bars a little bit more, and Ehart had a really, really great first round. So I got Ehart edging this battle 2-1.
Let me finish. Please let me finish.
Before I leave, man, let me talk about the gas real quick, because I know that's a big topic. And yes, the first round was definitely gas. I feel like rounds 2 and 3 on both sides definitely got better and turned into more of an even battle. But round 1 for Jaz definitely was gas. They was probably excited to see it. Could be a slew of different reasons. But what really bothers me about the gas is that y'all act like it's the battle rapper's fault that they're gas. When in actuality, man, it's the fans' fault. You, all you niggas watching this.
And noise too. I'ma talk to noise when I say about that shit. That shit was nutty.
It's the fans' fault that the battle rappers are gas. Y'all the ones gassing these niggas. We really gotta look in the mirror, man, and just look at ourselves and say we're responsible for booing, we're responsible for gassing, we're responsible for some of the extra shit and the chatter in the rooms and all that. It's the fans, man. It's not the league, and it's not the battle rapper. And I think what's happening, because I'm seeing it, I saw it with Tay-Rock, I'm starting to see it with Jaz. You all look at Tay-Rock. He came in the game, he battled Old Red, he battled Clean Paper, he battled Calico Serve, John the Don, Bridge, Rothstein, Rum Nitty. The list goes on, moving on his way up the top tier. Rock has pretty much been the same battle rapper, a gun bar dude. Yeah, maybe in the last year since he linked up with Surf, his attitude changed a little bit, got more into the, oh, I got more views than you, I make more money than you, little bullshit, it don't matter. For the most part, Rock has been the same kind of battle rapper. Then he battled DNA, and he was gassed in that battle. And then he got the gas label, and what ended up happening is that psychologically, you tend to kind of go for the underdog anyway, because it's a good feel-good story. So you looked at DNA and thought, damn, they're not even fucking with DNA. You looked at Rock and thought he was being gassed, and you actually stopped liking Rock. When in actuality, the fans are the one that gassed him. So now what do niggas say? Oh man, Rock is whack. Rock isn't whack. He isn't whack at all. But see, what happens is that fans hate gassing so much that they actually turn on the battle rapper when in fact they should turn on the fans. You discredit Jaz. Jaz had a great battle, man. She was good versus Official. Official was just better. She still had 3 good rounds versus Official. She was good in this battle. Her first round is flames, my nigga. That's why this is a debatable battle, because her first round is flames. But you're so mad at the gas, you look at Ehart and you think, damn, Ehart had a great first round. She didn't get nearly the love Jaz get. Jaz get all the love. So psychologically, you go for the underdog, you know what I'm saying? And you actually start getting mad that Jaz is getting all the gas, when it's actually the fans' fault, man. It's not Jaz's fault. Jaz and Rock, they just write their bars and come to the battle. It's the fans. We gotta look in the mirror, man, and look at what we're doing to battle rap. It's the fans that are doing the gas. And don't turn on the battle rapper and act like you don't want to fuck with them no more, and they were never good and all that kind of shit I be hearing. I see people saying, oh, she took off her coat and the crowd went crazy. Come on, let's not act like we haven't seen this before.
Once again, I'm here. I'm in another nigga stage. Bridge versus Arsenal. Yeah. This is gonna be a crazy. Yeah.
Same thing happened to Arsenal, but Arsenal was on the other side. He was the one that actually was not liked as much as Briz was, so the coat being taken off doesn't really stand out. In this battle, Jaz is the one that's being liked, so the coat stands out more, and you say, damn, they just cheered over a coat. They did the same thing versus Arsenal. And if you really study that whole situation, it's all performance. You know what I'm saying? Jaz probably went into that battle and thought, I'm gonna put on something nice, put on something a little sexy, do my hair, do my makeup, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna come to the battle, I'm gonna spit a really, really dope bar, and I'm gonna take off my jacket and let niggas know I'm ready. You know, what you do when you get about to get in a, when you see two niggas about to get in a fight at school? One nigga take off their jacket, they be like, oh shit, it's about to go down. Same thing happened. When Jaz unzipped that jacket and took it off, people thought, oh shit, she about to go in. It's all performance, you know what I'm saying? So did the crowd have to OD? And you know, I don't know if the crowd had to OD. All I know is it's been done before. So this is what happened, how we look at battles, and we tend to actually stop liking the battle rapper for shit that just is natural. But that's all, man. This video is pretty much long enough, man. I got Ehart with the slight edge, man. Very, very good battle on both these parts, man. Salute to Jaz, salute to Ehart. UnbiasReview, subscribe to the channel. Holla at you.